Which diet plan? Right. So now I think you're kind of like really working into some of the I am stuff. You've got your goals happening, and now you're wanting to find out, what do I actually eat? Well, I'm not here to tell you exactly what to eat. I'm not a nutritionist, but I'll tell you what I did. When I went on my huge weight release journey, what I actually did was I cut out sugar. Now, at the time, I was really thinking, well, sugar, I don't even eat that much sugar, except for the fact that I have sugar in my coffee every day. Well, I can cut that out. What I didn't realize was that sugar is just about everything. So that McDonald's burger bun, there was sugar in it. The burger, there was sugar in it. The tomato sauce, there was sugar in it. The pickles, there was most likely lots of sugar in it. And so what I really started to do was take notice of what was in my food. So when you go down the shopping aisles, notice what's on the back of packaging. Usually sugar is the first or second ingredient, which means it's actually the highest ingredient in the product, because the higher up the list it is, the more there is of that product in whatever it is you're buying. So I started to become really aware, and it really shocked me. Things like tomato sauce, huge amounts of sugar in it, So when you're having your breakfast in the morning and you're having it in bread with a bit of bacon and some tomato sauce, the amount of sugar that is in that is unbelievable. So what I did was I started to become really aware of my food. If it had too many numbers on it, if it had lots of sugar in it, I just didn't touch it. The best thing, guys, is to find what works for you. If you're vegan, then great, go and, find a way of eating vegan that's healthy for you. For me, I still do eat meat. So what I did was I just made sure that I added more plants to my diet. So more vegetables, more nuts, more seeds. I made sure that I limited the amount of meat I ate, but had so much more of the plant-based stuff. Whereas before, what I was doing was I was having big chunks of meat, small portions of vegetables. So I decided to turn that around and just become really aware of what I was eating again. And honestly, the less processed something is, the better it is for you. You can obviously these days go into the shops and find bars that have just got 4 or 5 ingredients in. And if you need the convenience, then that is great. But the other thing I would say is just to make sure that when you're doing something is to just recognize the changes you are making and be so happy with yourself, because it becomes really easy to beat ourselves up. If you forget to take lunch one day and you go somewhere and you buy something and it's got, an E number in or a little bit of sugar, don't beat yourself up about that. Recognize the progress that you've made and be really happy with yourself. Obviously, organization is a huge key, and the more organized you can be, the better you're going to be prepared for success. But, just become more aware. And if you do have a day where you don't eat as well as you wanted to, awesome. Move on to the next day and just make sure that that day is really ultra healthy, and you are still going to get the results that you want. Keep listening to the hypnosis sessions, keep working through the workbook, and the results will happen. Remember, you didn't get here overnight, so the results will not happen overnight either. They will happen though, okay? So just keep going forward, keep believing, and the results will come.